The world's strongest military, trillions of dollars spent, 20 years of war, and yet, the United States left Afghanistan without winning. How did a superpower with satellites, drones, and advanced weapons fail against fighters hiding in mountains and villages? This is not just a war story. This is a lesson about power, pride, resistance, and reality. Today we break down Afghanistan versus USA, how it started, what really happened, and how it ended. Stay till the end, because the ending shocked the entire world. Why Afghanistan is called the graveyard of empires. Before the USA, powerful empires tried to control Afghanistan and failed. British Empire, Soviet Union, and later, the United States. Why? Afghanistan is not just a country. It's tribes, mountains, traditions, and resistance. The people value independence, honor, local loyalty over central government. Foreign armies can enter Afghanistan, but they never truly control it. This background is critical to understanding what came next. The event that changed everything, 9/11. September 11, 2001, the deadliest terrorist attack in US history. Almost 3,000 people killed. The mastermind? Osama bin Laden, leader of Al-Qaeda. Where was he hiding? In Afghanistan, protected by the Taliban, who were ruling the country at that time. The Taliban refused to hand him over without proof. The USA saw this as a direct threat, and then came the words that changed history. You are either with us or against us. How the war started. US invasion, 2001. In October 2001, the USA launched Operation Enduring Freedom. Goals were clear. Destroy Al-Qaeda. Capture or kill Osama bin Laden. Remove the Taliban from power. Within weeks, US airstrikes destroyed Taliban bases. Northern Alliance forces advanced on the ground. Taliban government collapsed. By December 2001, Kabul fell. To the world, it looked like USA had won easily. But this was only the beginning. What the US didn't realize was this. Winning battles is easy. Winning Afghanistan is impossible. From war to occupation. After removing the Taliban, the USA made a critical decision. They stayed. America tried to build a new Afghan government, train Afghan army and police, introduce democracy, rebuild the economy. Billions were spent on roads, schools, military training. But problems started appearing. Massive corruption, weak leadership, soldiers who fought for salary, not belief. Meanwhile, the Taliban didn't disappear. They went underground. Taliban comeback and guerrilla war. The Taliban changed strategy. No big battles, no open war. Instead, roadside bombs, IEDs, suicide attacks, hit-and-run tactics. They blended with civilians. They used mountains and villages. They waited. Year after year, US troops increased. Violence increased. Casualties increased. Afghanistan became the longest war in US history. And here's the key difference. US soldiers could go home. Taliban fighters were already home. This wasn't just a war of weapons. It was a war of patience. The cost of war. The cost was unimaginable. For the USA, over 2,400 soldiers killed. Trillions of dollars spent. For Afghanistan, hundreds of thousands of civilians dead. Entire generations raised in war. Destroyed infrastructure. Refugee crisis. And despite all this, the Taliban were still standing. Osama bin Laden found, but war continues. In 2011, Osama bin Laden was finally killed. Not in Afghanistan, but in Pakistan. Many expected the war to end, but it didn't. Why? Because by then, the war was no longer about Al-Qaeda. It had become Taliban versus Afghan government. Resistance versus occupation. Identity versus foreign control. The original mission was over, but the war continued without a clear purpose. The peace deal and shocking withdrawal. In 2020, the USA signed a peace deal with the Taliban. Key point. US troops would leave Afghanistan. In 2021, the withdrawal began. What happened next shocked the world. Afghan army collapsed without fighting. Cities fell one by one. Taliban marched back into Kabul. Within days, the Taliban were back in power. After 20 years, everything had returned to where it started. So, who won the Afghanistan war? The USA removed al-Qaeda leadership, but failed to build a stable Afghanistan. The Taliban lost power, then regained it. The real losers? Or Afghan civilians? Soldiers on all sides. An entire generation raised in war. This war proved one brutal truth. You can defeat an army, but you cannot defeat an idea rooted in belief and land. Afghanistan defeated empires, not with technology, but with time, terrain, and willpower. Was the war ever winnable? Or was it doomed from the start? Comment your thoughts below. Or like the video. Subscribe for more deep war stories and real history.